Gotta be a bitch. Damn it! That's fair enough. Ooh. with all due respect, Okage.
Daddy? Hey.
You said, how's everyone doing? Probably the worst time. Good amount, but not as much as we wanted to, and Chance and I decided that it would be very fun to do a co-stream today. We also have a friend Chompy here. He's not streaming this, but he's along for the fun. There's Chance. He's gonna be Orcish Green since he's a watermelon orc. And then here's Chompy, the big purple man that lit himself on fire. Yeah, I love, like, Oreo is like my favorite, like, mix-in, like, thing. Oh no.
I love the weird, like, gel icing they use on ice. What the fuck's happening to your mouth?
Oh god. There we go.
No, what the heck?
We're good. So his whole gimmick is using the lens of truth and just being able to see where he is at all times. But I kind of like to show off when it comes to this fight, so I'm not gonna do that. Maybe I should do that.
Get away, watermelon! Get away, Waluigi!
You can do it, Chance! You can do it!
Yeah! I did! I won!
What?
What? Oh! I entered in a cheat code before we entered that mini game. I'm sorry.
Gonna need to be having an outfit that fits the occasion, right? So, I think we could change right into this. Why is it T-posing? No, it was ruined. Anyone's around. Okay. I know I said. I know I said I won't make a big deal of restarting. Boy, I'm gonna make an exception of that case. Can you speak up a little bit? I can't hear you over the badass music. I'm so small. Nothing over there. Doesn't look like it. Like, because of the camera angle and how big I am at the moment, it's just like, I'm so small. I'll make it there one day, guys. Who is it? Oh my god. Welp. First death. Hello, sir. Don't mind the fact that somebody just died behind you. Just take some fuel and get out of here.
Babe, I'm breaking up with you. It's not you, you are Poggers. It's me, I'm Omega Lol. I'm sorry if this is Pep Hands, but it has to be done. I've just been feeling Pepega and our relationship has been weird champ for months. It's time to end it, no Kappa.
Ripple, no, you can't do this to me. Not like this. Ripple, I can't, we could talk about this. Oh no, he's going away. No, no! He's back to where he's supposed to be. This is definitely going to be bad, but like, I already had the charge, so why not? Destroy 5 cars in 5 seconds. Oh, I didn't know that was a trophy. That's interesting. And no one died. Good. Ignore that. Hey, just a mine.
Oh!
Good.
All right, let's go. I see.
Did not think that that would be the first fire door.
Smooth.
This is the tower escape music. Oh my god, that's absolutely fantastic. Really short notice and annoying, but I don't know. But again, it's more likely that the DAOs just did this themselves. I gotta focus again. I'm getting there at least. Like, I'm making the progress. I just gotta beat it. Bad example. Another bad example. Okay, third bad example. Come on. Okay, you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! No. Oh, trust me, I'm well aware.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Like, I remember some things, but not everything. Okay, person, you might want to get out of your car because of this. You're staying? And you're even moving forward? All right, fair enough. So, you regret your decision, or? Good, no drop frames. Last stream, I streamed on Saturday and had a hell of a time. I had to switch back. I see. And that's all we're gonna say about it.
No. 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 But you know what would help? If you came here and give me a little chaos.
Oh,
Give me a little chaos. Oh, that's okay. Yep.
Hello.
Charlie watching.
That's so dope. Oh, well, shit. I looked at chat and he got fucked up. Here we go, food. Enjoy, enjoy. Good evening, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Guardian Angel. I hope you and everyone else who's watching is having a lovely night. I am having an okay day. I don't know. Day's been weird. I'm not gonna turn it into a whole thing, but I do hope everyone is having a lovely day and night. It is Wednesday at least, and tomorrow's only Thursday and Friday, and then the weekend. Things have been weird. I've just been kind of all over the place, I'll be honest. very tired. But we are continuing with some good old Dark Souls Remastered. Last time we played it, I was making the difficult choice on deciding on... Hold on. Last time we played, we were close to wrapping up the DLC. We technically beat it, but there's one more boss that we were going to go with. But then I was informed that the boss can drop a pretty okay weapon, and I was trying to figure out what to do to get it, doing all this stuff, and I kind of decided that I was going to stick with what I got. So in a couple attempts, this boss should be dead, I'll be perfectly honest. And then after beating that boss, that will be everything in the DLC, and then getting back to the main game. So still don't know when I'm getting my tax refund. For those that didn't see or hear at the end of yesterday's stream, pretty much I was one of the people that the government randomly decided, hey, verify that verify that you're you, basically. And so I got a letter in the mail yesterday saying, okay, log into the IRS website and verify these 3 bits of information, which was basically, in the dumbest of simplest ways to state it, I basically walked in, went on my phone to go onto the website, and I basically got the questions of, did you file your taxes? Which I said yes. Was this the amount that you got in 2025, and confirm the amount that you were expected? This and this. Okay, can you verify the last 4 of your bank account number? Okay, yes, this. Okay, thanks for verifying. Bye. It's like, okay, sure, whatever. I'm sure there's some reason for it. I mean, the conspiracy theorists TikTok are like saying it's this whole American conspiracy because of XYZ, blah blah blah, because fuck this administration, whatever. Which that part's not whatever, fuck this administration, but that's basically all the questions I was asked. So it's either now everything's good and in a week or 2 I'll get my tax return so I could get upgraded PC parts, or I don't know, some shit's gonna go down. Hopefully it's the earlier, because I really would like my PC parts. I really just want to spend a day building a PC. I miss it so much. And just like getting good stuff in general for PC stuff would be great. It would be great. So hopefully that's soon. Anything else? No. We streamed Mouse PI yesterday, which that was a blast. And I can't wait to play more of that. Maybe this weekend, if I get time, I'll be able to like kind of binge it a little bit. I would love to do that at least. But I think that's it. Without further ado, let's pop in. She says that and then immediately realizes I didn't actually open the game or set up OBS for it, so only kind of without further ado. But only because of little setup that'll take like 5 seconds instead of, you know, like a YouTube sponsorship that's like, all right, and without further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. Uh-oh. Where's my controller? There it is. And without further ado, guys, let's get right into the video. But first, a word from our sponsor. It's like, but then it's not further ado. it's not without further ado by that point. It's you're still stalling on the start of the video to play your sponsor. Like, do you know what that means? Anyway, that's a bit that's been done on TikTok to death. I should just move on. Okay, what is going on with this? I specifically set up last time to do fucking borders windowed. Why does it keep changing back? That's so annoying. All right. Let's test it again. Let's open... You. Okay. Yeah, we're good. All right. All right, now we could start. Or maybe give me a second. I decided to reopen the... Okay, there we go. Okay, if anyone in YouTube chat was talking... Okay, it is saying I'm live on YouTube. Okay. If anyone on YouTube chat was talking, I didn't see it because my program went weird. Which, what else is new? But, whatever. Alright, so the boss that we were fighting... this is still the... Yeah, that's still Black Knight Sword, okay. What is the highest defense but lightest armor that I could put on right now? I would like to not fat roll. Well, it's not particularly fat rolling, but it's also like not great. But you know what? Whatever. I could deal with this. Something I forgot to mention, I don't know 100% how long stream's gonna be today. I'm gonna try and stick until 10. So the normal, what I have been doing of like 2.5 hours, but like I kind of mentioned, I'm really exhausted. So I'm gonna stick out as long as I can, but if I feel the exhaustion hitting, I am just gonna have to say like, nah. What's up, dude? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let me guess. I'm going to specifically sit here and almost kill him several times, but then only dying to this fight for the sole fact of trying to get his tail weapon. But now that I've given up trying to get the tail weapon, the game's gonna be an asshole. Uh-oh. It might be too loud, but I'll fix that once I'm not in a boss fight. Okay, sure. That feels like that shouldn't have happened. I mean, part of me is still gonna try for the tail, but I'm also like, if I win, I win. Ah, that was dumb of me. You know what? Fair enough. I can't be too mad by that. That was a really good attempt for... what's it called? That was a really good attempt for coming back to this game after like 3 weeks or 2 weeks, whatever. Like, I can't be upset by that. Excuse me. All right, let's pop back over to that boss. I mean, I guess I could put on lighter armor. It's just, man, the stone armor is just my go-to. Because it feels like any other armor I put on, I'm just like getting almost one shot practically. Welcome in, Savannah. Good job of redeeming first. Even though it was a lot of souls, still wanted to keep those souls. Nasty headaches, so go lurk. I hope you feel better. Damn, that was a really not good second attempt. First attempt, almost kill him. Second attempt, that I don't think I hit him once actually. Now again, after basically throwing several times the first stream that I was fighting this guy, I hope this doesn't become a case of haha funny. You know what? Now you can't beat this guy because he's gonna be a dick compared to last time. As I'm saying that, I just see Weaver pop in the YouTube chat going, "Give it up for day 15 of Calamy!" All right, third attempt. Third time's the charm. This gotta be it. How do my souls keep getting farther and farther? Can't be mad at that. My own mistake. That's fucked up. Come on, come on, get up, get up, get up. Okay, iframes are not being forgiving this attempt. Wow. Okay. I mean, maybe it is because of the fact I'm rusty since I haven't played it a few weeks. God, it really is funny the fact that I almost killed him several times when trying to get that fucking sword, but now that I've given up on trying to get the sword, now he's just like a whole ass dick. Maybe this is the universe telling me that I should still go for the tail, but even if I'm close to killing him, just continuing through. I think that's what the universe is trying to tell me. Damn. That's not what I meant to press, actually. No. Let me just, Damn, that's fucked up. Not good. Okay. No! Okay, okay. I thought he was gonna lift me in the air. Okay. Would have been not good, because that is a hell of a debuff. Come on, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah, it's fair. Unfortunate, actually. Fair enough. That was a pretty good attempt. I do gotta check. This is obviously lower damage, but I can do this. So maybe I get some good old electric damage. Because I think I saw when I was researching him last that electricity damage was kind of his weakness. So maybe that damage difference will be enough that makes it worth it. Weaver in the YouTube chat says, "Call meat, more like call my meat. Grab his dick and twist it. Twist his dick." Fucking love that video. Fuck off. That charge up time is killer though. Just for a basic attack? We'll try, we'll see what's up. But the damage difference has to be really worth it. Hello? I mean, 200 per hit isn't bad. Like, that's just normal without needing electricity damage. But that's also two-handed. I haven't really done two-handed with the Black Knight sword. Damn. No! Doesn't matter, we win. I, in fact, grabbed his dick and twisted it. Receive double damage? What's going on with that bullshit? See, it specifically says receive. Oh, receive as in the ability to do double damage. Okay. Either that or it's literal, and if I put it on, I literally take double damage. Which, knowing the creator of Dark Souls, it could literally be anything. Right, either or, I mean. Well, that's that. As much as I would have loved to try out a new greatsword, which I'm remembering now, it's a greatsword by title, but it acts like an axe. I'm kind of content with the setup that I've got going. Now, before I teleport out of here and we start to make more progress, do you have anything to say up here, big guy? Now that I did, in fact, kill the dragon? Some good old unique dialogue, maybe?
Has defeated Calamite, wondrously played. Lord Gwyn's blessing upon it. Beast will never take to the skies again.
You want to buy some shit?
This great bow, I shan't need it, but no dragons to hunt. I know not if a human could even operate it. But here, thy need outweighs mine.
Hell yeah.
I suspect thou hast taken a gander at it, but the dark of the abyss, which swallowed poor Artorias, threatens to devour our entire land of Ulasil. It seems that this dire fate is unavoidable, but seduced by a dark serpent or no, they awoke that thing themselves and drove it mad. One's demise is farewell.
All right, so let's go to the bonfire. See if we can level ourselves up at all. And I think I know the one thing I kind of want to do outside of making proper progress. Because I don't think... I don't remember, at least. Or maybe I did. We'll just go Firelink. I don't remember. I know we went back a few times to the prison from the beginning of the game. But I don't remember if we beat the demon a second time. And I did not see, either I don't remember it or I didn't see that I could teleport there. So I'm just gonna go the old-fashioned way. Where it was like 10-minute long journey, just be like, yep, kill the demon and go back. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I may have done it, but I want to be 100% sure. Every soul has its dark, John Dark Souls. Yep, kill the demon. I just had to make 100% sure. Give me your purple moss. Yeah, exactly. We were. Yep, killed the demon. All right, let's leave. I kind of bought a lot of this purple moss. Can I just give you like 10? All right, so we got a couple options. Where do I want to go? Do I want to go back to hell? Do I want to go to the underground? Do I want to head towards Sif? Also doesn't help that I don't remember which area is which. Which is nice that in Dark Souls 2 and 3 and like Elden Ring and stuff, when you're going to teleport, you know where you're going at least. Weaver, what was the place that was hell, basically? With all the lava and past the spider bitch. I kind of want to go that direction, but I don't remember what the warp is called. Daughter of Chaos, thank you. And then this way, right. Weaver says that they don't think that I could teleport to the bonfire that has a giant demon word at it. I mean, I was kind of feeling like that. Which, like, fair if that's the case. But this place won't take me that long to get back over there, so... It's not like it'll take a disgustingly long time. Yeah, exactly, Weaver. Not that long of a trek regardless, exactly. Sup? Peace. Ow. That's what you get. What's up? Which one wants to go first? Weaver in the YouTube chat says, while for quality of life having bonfires plentiful and being able to teleport to any is nice, being able to create a great level design that works around the bonfires with clever shortcuts would be respectable for limited bonfires instead of plentiful. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. I'm just an impatient bitch, so. But it's like, for me, it's not even like having plentiful or like, sorry. Yeah, plentiful. Like a lot of bonfires, basically. Like, it's not even that for me. It's just the sole fact that I would just like, it, you know, like the thing, again, the thing that Dark Souls 2 and Onward pretty much did of, you get a nice little picture of the area you want to teleport to. I don't even need or necessarily want like all 10 bonfires in an area to be able to be teleported to. I just want to see the areas look like in case I forget the names like I did here. Wow. Who says it's the third Asylum boss demon fight? Yeah. It sure is. Weaver says, which Elden Ring would shamelessly steal by adding 11 bosses of reskins of the Asylum Demon. Yeah, right? Oh, wait. Oh, do I want to do this now? Because isn't this getting to the realm of, like, Solaire and fucking up with him? Isn't that this area? Oh, do I want to do this now? Because I was kind of thinking of doing more research to make sure I don't fuck up with Solaire. Weaver in the YouTube chat says, do I want an explanation off the top of their head of how to not fuck it up? I would love that, actually. So Weaver says, join the Spider Mommy's covenant. So join her covenant. Give her 30 humanity. And then you get to open the door on the Demon Ruin side. And that allows you to kill all the bugs. Alright. Issue with that is I need about 15 more humanity if it's like 30. Gotta do it before the Demon Centipede. Wasn't there somebody now that in like the DLC that I could buy humanity from? Or like, where's a good spot that I should do that? Let me see. You know what? What we can do is a Chasm of the Abyss. Weaver says, funnily enough, if you want to have a better item discovery to get more humanity, you need to have 10 humanity to increase the item discovery level. Yeah, I remember that. It's been obvious that it's been kind of hard for me to keep humanity. So, now it's the dungeon. Weaver says they thought I was going to say, you know what? Fuck Solaire. Nah. I know these little ghosts over here. I'm pretty sure they've given me. I'm pretty sure they've given me humanity. I think what I read on like Reddit was like they have a pretty decent chance of giving. So let's see. One person I saw on Reddit said reminded the fact that like you could kind of glitch it a little bit with like, not even glitch it, but just like use spells. That's fucked up. You were almost not too far off, Weaver. Okay, so that's 18 humanity we could have because we got 2 twin humanities. That's 20, right? 14, 16, 18, 20, yeah. I was saying something and then there is the whole thing that you could do too that's like you could kind of exploit it a little bit where you use like spells, areas of effect and stuff like that to just use those instead of the actual like proper method to save Solaire. Shit, did I say at the bonfire? Oh, one way to find out. Okay, I did. Good. Riv says, yeah, the old wallbang trick. Yeah. I feel like that's how I originally did it when I saved Solaire in my Switch 1 playthrough. I didn't do the humanity trick because I didn't have 30 humanity and didn't know how to really grind for it at the time. So I feel like I was able to just use that exploit. But I truly have not been setting myself up at all for spells. Even bitch baby mode spells. So I don't think that will be a possibility. So doing it the more intended method sounds better to me. I did see the potential that somebody was like, maybe you could use a sword to, because it's really only one specific bug that infects Solaire. Like, the rest of them don't do anything, but it's one specific one, and that's the one closest to the door. That if you kill it, Solaire will be fine. Oh yeah, this okay. I was just like, look over there. Weaver said YouTube's a bunch of okay, fair enough. YouTube's a bunch of bug loyalists and won't let me insult the bugs, or won't let them insult the bugs. That was bound to happen at least once. So 2, 4, 6, 8 plus 6, 14. So if we get my souls back, which will give me the 14 humanity back, that's 30, right? 16 plus 14, yeah. Get down here. Oh wait, no, it was I go back up here. Go up there, yeah. Damn, they're big. Perfect. I would like a little bit more just spare humanity. Even like, I don't even necessarily need 30 and then just be done. I would like a little bit extra just for the good old rekindling of bonfires, you know? Let's head back towards the bonfire. Grind a little bit more. Who says, well, first they started to say that they were trying to quote the Starship Troopers line regarding the bugs. Nice. And then they also say, could have spent 4, so have 10, and then get the max item discovery already. True. But I am not that smart. Is it like per 10 I get higher item discoverability? Like if I max it to 20, will it be even higher? Or is it just max 10? That's where you get enough of your item discoverability. I don't remember how that worked. Weaver says that they're pretty sure it's just 10. And yeah, that does sound right. More twin humanities, the better, though. You know? Because, like, the more double humanity would be pretty grand. Alright, let's not fuck this up by falling off the cliff again. Twin humanities, hell yeah. Do all the ones over here from when I saved Sif, do they respawn? No, which makes sense, but man, that would have been nice. So how many total do I have right now? So 6 twin humanities, so 6 and 2, 12. Plus 14 normal humanity. Okay. I think I'll clear out the ghosts from in front of the boss door. And once I do that, I think I'm kind of content, because I could grind at any point. Like, it's not like I can't just be like, you know what, fuck you, I'm gonna do all this now, sort of deal. Like, I can just pop on randomly this game during the weekend and just grind it out. Now, Dark Souls 1, was it in this game that it had the whole, like, infinite... Oh, shit! Oh, hello, Raiders.
Welcome, Raiders.
I will ask that question in just a second. Hello, Raiders. Give me 1 second, and I will do my little spiel for you. Like a 9, thank you very much for the raid. I really do appreciate it. Okay, 1 more humanity for the road. All right, let's teleport to the bonfire. And while I'm doing that, welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Let's see here. Ooh, Mass Effect. Nice. I really do gotta just sit down and replay those games. Well, replay 1 fully, because I did start the Legendary Edition of 1 a long while ago. And then I kind of got burnt out a little bit, so I stopped. But I would like to finish it at some point. And then I never... As a kid, I played the crap out of 2. And then I never played 3. So... I really do want to, like, play that whole trilogy. So, again, 1 fully again, and then 2 and 3, like, fully. You're up to 3 and close to the end, you think. Nice, nice. Congrats, congrats. Well, thank you again for the raid. For those that don't know me, my name is LayChuckto. I'm a trans variety VTuber who loves to play a variety of games. At the moment, I'm doing some good old Dark Souls Remastered for some fun times of getting myself definitely in the mood / playstyle / whatever to replay it again with my bestie Watermelon where we will be playing the seamless co-op mod and going through the entirety of the game. So it's been a super blast, but when I'm not playing Dark Souls, I'm doing other things. Like I'm going through the Kingdom Hearts series currently. I have my Switch 2 Mondays, where almost every Monday I play a game that I have wanting to go through on my Switch 2 as a kind of a give back to the community that helped me get a Switch 2 in the first place, and just any other games that I just really want to play. So definitely replay 3 because kind of fuck things up. That's fair. I kind of in 2 spoilers for Mass Effect 2 for those that haven't played it, but there is like the whole suicide mission at the end, and when I played it as a kid, I really wanted that to go perfectly, and it didn't, because I didn't fully know what I was doing, and I basically would have had to replay like hours of progress to get back to that point in the first place. So I just kind of never beat 2 because of that, and I'm still bummed out that my brain did that to me. Because Mass Effect 2 is a fantastic game, but it very much is a game that I really wanted to go kind of perfectly. But Like9, thank you so much again. I really do appreciate the raid. If you gotta go ahead and do your post-stream stuff, go ahead and rest, eat up, do whatever you gotta do. I will take care of your lovely community as much as I physically can. And before we get back into the game, I do have a lovely trailer to kind of give everyone a gist of what shenanigans we get up to over here. And if you would be interested, I am trying to hit 750 followers by the end of the year on Twitch. So if you're interested, I really would appreciate an extra follow. Gotta get ready for work, so I'll see you later. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be up slash streaming, just because of work myself, having to get up in like 7 hours or whatever. So we'll see. But yeah, here's that lovely trailer. Hey there, I'm Chuckton. I'm a trans variety VTuber. Welcome to the stream, and here's what you can expect. Ripple, I can't, we could talk about this. Oh no, he's going away! No, no! What do you mean I'm about to fight a house? Run, 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 pet the dog. Run, 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 run. Oh god, I just glitched it out. A, X, and whatever they're, the upside down W. M. That's an M. Like, what if I did shoot a gun now? It's me. I'm Destiny.
I love the weird like gel icing they use on ice. What the fuck's happening to your mouth?
Oh, whose dead man is this? Well, I hope you enjoyed that and give me a follow. Thank you for any support and joining me on my journey. Alrighty. Again, I really appreciate the raid. Good luck at work today. Or tonight, whatever. And let's get back into the game. So pretty much we got to a very specific point of this game that I'm trying not to fuck up, because what is going on? Hello? That was fucking weird. Okay. What is happening? Hello? Mouse? That was fucking weird. Anyway. There's a very specific set of events in this game that I really would not like, would like to not fuck up. So we were just doing a little bit of grinding. 13 plus 6. Yeah, okay. That's not the number I thought it would be. Yeah. I'm doing this in a weird fashion, I know, but is that it? That wasn't a thing where I was like, I should have only done a couple humanity at a time, right? I mean, I guess I could just start the journey to get to that door and see if it's open, or I can open it. Okay, yeah, Weaver said, not to their knowledge. Should just be able to go open the gate. Okay. Let us go see. Weaver says it's by the totally not asylum demon I just killed again. Yeah, I know where it is, but it's setting this all up to try and ensure that he doesn't die, and hopefully he doesn't. But if, you know, Weaver just said perfectly in the YouTube chat, if they're wrong, and if what I read is wrong, then rip bozo, I guess. Where at least I think I thought I knew where I was going. It is down here, right? So yeah, go down here. Rio says, well, that's the centipede demon fog wall. Okay. Oh, but it was back there, wasn't it? Like behind the roots? Or am I just like misremembering this area completely? Yeah, there's nothing back there. Okay. Let's go back. Oh, it is behind there? Ah, brain! Why you do this to me? Well, there I go. Never mind. Awkward. I'm out of oh wait, I could just walk back up, so oh, I was gonna ask, and then I completely like forgot 3 times. In other Souls like game, well, in other like Dark Souls games, like there was the whole like it was the whole, there was an item that's basically the infinite Homeward Bone. Is that in Dark Souls 1? I don't remember if it is or not. It says go out from before the boss fight. Okay. There it is. Okay, thank you. Damn. One crystal lizard. Alright, there we go. We killed the one that we needed to kill. I'm just gonna go backwards. Now I'm good to just continue as is. To go through the normal shit, basically. Thank you, Weaver. I definitely would have fucked it up if you didn't help me. Weaver says, they know. But Weaver also said that they don't think there's a infinite homeward mode in Dark Souls 1. Which, fair. I'm sure that's a quality of life thing that they only really thought of after this game. Alright, here we go. Let's go kill a centipede. Reeve says, this is Dark Souls 1. We clowning this motherfucker. Better take your goofy ass back to Elden Ring. True. In the fucking trenches, comparatively. Alright, come on, Solaire. Let's go kill a centipede. And you are gonna live. In both respective ways. In this boss fight and just in general, because I didn't fuck up. There's a lot more lava than I remember. Awkward. There's an item I need. Not that. Solaire, I think I fucked up a little bit. Though, if you're just gonna keep standing here like that, never mind. We didn't fuck up. This is totally intentional. Uh-oh. Solaire, can you get out of the lava, my man? Uh-oh. There it is. Well, there's a thing. We did, Solaire. Now get out of the lava, please, so you don't burn to death. Do it. Praise the sun. Praise the sun. Damn. It was over there. Now what did this do? Oh, this was the thing. I feel like there was a different specific area I should have gotten that item from, but because I cut the boss's tail off. That's how I got it in that respective case. Hey, Solaire, what's up?
Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it. Why? After all...
Alright, Solaire's going through an emotional breakdown. Let's leave him alone. Weaver says, you sure certainly did it in a way.
Why?
Alright, he's still having an emotional breakdown. I wonder how long, like, when Dark Souls 1 originally came out, I wonder how long it actually took for people to figure out that you could save Solaire. Because, like, the way it plays out is, like, his whole story is the fact that, like, he's trying to essentially find something as bright as the sun. Since that's kind of his whole thing. And, like, it feels like with the tragedy of fucking it up, it feels like the whole thing being is that he's kind of destined to die in that fashion. So I wonder how many people took that in stride. It was just like... what's it called? Like, they kind of took it in stride. It was just like, well, I guess that's just the end of Solaire. That sucks. That's horrible. He was trying to find this bright object and was being basically consumed by darkness in a sense. because of not being able to find it, and then the bug getting him. I wonder how long that lasted before people were able to find, like, oh shit, wait, there is an ending where he can live. I imagine not the longest, but still, it is something that I am kind of curious to think about. I forgot about these guys. Though, to be fair, it is hard to really remember. Oh, by the way, there's skeleton dinosaurs that are just roaming around in hell. Weaver says you get the good news. You unlock the sloppy kissing 10-hour long cutscene with Solaire. Hell yeah. Sup? Awkward. Soul of a great. Hey! That's fucked up. I am misremembering this room. God, there's so many fucking dinosaurs. I just want to go a direction. Oh, sup? Oh, killing these is gonna be annoying. Wait, there he is. Is there not a bonfire around here? I feel like I'm remembering there is a bonfire around here. Unless... would prefer if a dinosaur wasn't chasing me. Actually, that'd be really cool. There it is. I knew it was around here. what direction now? Unless there's a ladder in there I didn't see. Or a ladder out here I didn't see. I would care more to fight the dinosaurs if they didn't only give me 2,000 souls each. It's like, you know, if this was the beginning of the game, 2,000 souls would be a steal. That'd be amazing. But now it's like, you know, chump change. Well. There we go. Weaver says, I don't get out of bed for 20k souls. Exactly, right? You get it. Weaver in the YouTube chat says, Bed of Chaos is funny as hell to get Miyazaki himself to be like, yeah, I fucked up on that one. Yeah? Like, everything with the lava area has basically been the quintessential of, let me just enemy spam for the sake of enemy spamming. Like, it's not even, like, obviously the first time would be hard, but, like, at this point for me, it's like, it's not like this area is hard. It's just like, man, there's just so much shit. Like, that entire fucking, like, spot that's just literally nothing but the dinosaurs. Like, what was the thought process there? It's like, it's literally like they just copy and paste it over and over and over and over and over until they ran out of resources, basically. Oh God, I keep forgetting where I should go here. No. Oh, you want to go again, Kirk? No. No. Damn. What a fight. the fuck? Oh yes, let me just have a stairway that goes up to a wall that you can't do anything with. Weaver says Lost Azalea was the one they said that they just kind of sort of ran out of time, money, and resources. I could tell. No, 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 I don't want to fight the tree. No, I don't want to fight the tree yet. No. Ah. Yeah, Weaver, I did do myself. I wanted to go the other direction. No, that's right. I have to go on left and right first. Weaver says that they know that there's an exploit that can be done that requires a bow and fire bombs. Interesting. And it's not great that I'm also still in the stone armor without Hovel's ring on, but you know. We're just kind of figuring shit out because I didn't intend to fight this boss right now, so I'm just kind of going. Griff says maybe you're doing one. There is that possibility, yes. Looking less likely. That's fucked up. Can you stop? Can you stop? So about doing it in one. Okay, but you know what? I don't need the lava ring in there. So I could put Havel's ring back on. Once I walk in there. And that'll make things easier. Now, Weaver, is that a lowercase L, or were you going to say I to say something quick in response to my so about doing it in one? Oh, it was an L, okay. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, you know what I could have done? Fuck. I have so many rings of sacrifice. No! Well, I got greedy trying to go for them. I should just probably try to go in. Because I don't have to do in the left and right again, right? I don't remember how that fight goes. If I, like, because I did it once, I could just go to the middle. We've confirmed I could have just headed to the middle. Okay. Well, rip 100k souls, but it is what it is, I guess. It truly do be like that. It do what it do, Yug. Yeah, I mean, regardless, I threw hard. By completely forgetting where the tree even was. And then I threw even harder by not just immediately being like, oh, you know what? Why don't I throw in a ring of sacrifice just in case I do die here? So, as Weaver said in the YouTube chat, sucks to suck. We're getting close to the end of stream too, honestly. Yeah, we were right there, man. It's not a hard fight. It's just like, man, it just kind of throws you out, honestly. Oh, wait. No, if I did beat the fight, I can't even get back over there, can I? No. I would have had to find a different way to get all my souls back, so I think I was just fucked regardless. Okay, 2 level ups. Let's do strength. Weaver says I could have. Yeah, that is true. That's like the only thing that I could really think of. Well, there's more area to explore, so we might as well keep going before I end stream. Weaver says, which do you choose next? The bone zone or the quadruplets? I'll probably head towards the bone zone next. Like when I'm not doing this area, I think that's the next step. I think in my I think in my normal playthrough when I played it on the Switch, and like I think when I originally played it like years and years and years ago, I think I left the quadruplets on their own. Sorry, not on their own. Hey, Solaire. Left them for last. That's what I'm trying to say.
Was it all a lie? Have I done this for nothing? Oh, my dear son. What now? What should I do? My son. My dear, dear son. Was it all a lie? Oh, my.
Yeah, so basically he wanders over here and is just kind of sulking to himself.
Was it all?
Because of the fact that he's still unsure of if the thing he is trying to find even exists. So it lets the little bug that was right next to the door kind of just come over and fucking jump on him. Which is why we just got that hat. That's one of the things you could get for just kind of like saving Solaire. So, however, if I didn't kill that bug, it would have jumped on Solaire, and when I found him in this area, he would have been gone, and I would have had to fight and kill him. Interesting how it's just like, I get it, but it's just interesting how it's that specific bug instead of just like any of the other ones that are here. Like the one is just like, ooh, free meal, and then the rest of them are just like, I could live without them. That's cool. That's really awesome, actually. I love when button inputs just don't button input. Awkward. I always forget. I'm pretty sure like the later games introduced it as a quality of life thing, but for this game it was specifically like, oh yeah, just because you teleported to the bonfire doesn't mean that's your bonfire yet. You still gotta sit at it, dumbass. I do gotta at some point look up, because like, you know, the penultimate thing is that Solaire is saved, right? Like I just avoided him being killed by one of these dumb bugs. And you know, even though there's one literally sitting right next to him and could just pounce him and kill him and eat him, it doesn't. But I do gotta like look up the rest of his story, see where he'll appear, because I mean like the penultimate thing is that Solaire will help at the final boss fight, which I don't need his help. Like, I'll be perfectly honest, Gwyn is a really fucking easy boss for somebody who's good at parrying like me. So it's not like I need Solaire's help. But like that's like, you know, the end of his adventure. He helps you save the world or burn it, whatever. But I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering right, it's just that like he'll kind of get over himself, realize that there's more to life than just the sun. And he's like, all right, well, there's random points where I'll help you. Including, again, the final boss of the game. That's fucked up. Oh my god. It's not like I even have to kill this guy. It's just I really want to. He's being a dick. Just because a queen like you doesn't need help doesn't mean you don't have servants. True. Weaver said when I mentioned the warp feature and how the bonfire won't act like the bonfire, they specifically said that they think Demon Souls even had that feature. Yeah, right? Like, it's just bizarre. That's not how it really works. I mean, it's good that, like, quality of life that they were able to fix that in, like, Dark Souls 2 and onward. It's like, man, I don't want to say this in a way that makes it seem like Dark Souls 1 isn't a game I enjoy. It is a phenomenal game and is probably in a lot of ways still like the penultimate Souls game. Like, it was From Software's, like, of the Souls title, it was FromSoft's second title of Souls. Since this was supposed to be Demon Souls 2, and then Atlas was kind of cunts. It was like, hey, let's make Persona 5 for the next 20 years. I'm sure there's more reason than that, but I'm just annoyed with them. That basically Demon Souls was just sent to the trenches because of them. But this was supposed to be Demon Souls 2. And then it was its own thing, and it's like they pretty much just nailed it front and back. Like, there's a lot of jank because of being the second one of the series, but like there's a lot of things that like you could easily point at for Dark Souls 1 that just like it's just better. Though 3 is still easily my favorite. Like, if I'm just counting the trilogy of Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, 3 is easily my favorite. It's fantastic. But that doesn't mean that I'm not sitting here being like, there's a lot of things that I could really appreciate more for this game than in Dark Souls 3. Finally, god damn. 2 Demon Titanite. Hi, Spoosy. 7 watch streak. Nice. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. We have said Bloodborne had some Demon Souls references in early beta, and that shit got cut. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I think I have heard of that before, but that's really unfortunate. Like, it is just really unfortunate. Fuck! Oh, okay. It is just really unfortunate to me that, Demon Souls just got shafted so badly in so many ways. So, come here often? Oh, you live in here? And you're just standing there while I'm shooting arrows into your mouth? Doesn't seem like a me problem. Shit. Reva says this area down here is why I continue Onion Bros quest to help him. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I fucked up that quest line. I'll look around just to make sure, but I'm fairly certain I fucked it up. Weaver says as well, the biggest direct one that they know was Gascon. The first boss you fought in Bloodborne would mutter the name Umbasa in prayer after killing you, which characters in Dark Souls did the same. Demon Souls did the same. Oh, yeah, true. But Weaver says, but that got caught after like early access, alpha or whatever. Yeah. Really is unfortunate. Like, again, I do kind of wish we were in the timeline that like it was a possibility that we could have gotten actual Demon Souls 2 and 3 and 4 and like be able to reference, and like FromSoft being able to reference it easier and stuff like that. Like, I do wish we were in that timeline. I've went on this tangent before, so I'm not really going to go on it again. But again, I pretty much am sitting here like wishing that Demon Souls was able to get Demon Souls in general was able to get treated better, so that again, Demon Souls 2, which was this game, Demon Souls 3, which would have been Dark Souls 2, and then Demon Souls 4 being Dark Souls 3. How do I get up there? Weaver says in the YouTube chat, that's like the most direct reference to Demon Souls, they'd say. All the others people listed, this design is similar to this, and blah, 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 which is sort of a FromSoft staple to reference those past designs. Yeah. FromSoft definitely does have a tendency to just kind of do that. Like, not in a bad way, but they do have a bit of a tendency where they will reuse designs throughout their games. I mean, like, I know it was fully intentional, but like, look, as much as I adore Dark Souls 3, look at that game where pretty much what? Ow. Okay. I literally just missed the staircase. Dark Souls 3 is pretty much just like almost 100% like reused enemies and stuff like that. Like, obviously there's original bosses, but like for the most part, overall designs and enemies, and a lot of rehashed enemies slash bosses from Dark Souls 1. Like, again, I know it's very intentional, but just kind of like that sort of ideology. the fuck do I get out of here? We were also sad that does make them wonder that if FromSoft was the ones for the Bloodborne film, did they give the okay for it? Because that's sort of surprising in a weird way. Yeah, no. I wonder if it was like a mutual thing, like between Sony and FromSoft, or if it was like a fully Sony decision or something. Weaver then adds on a different topic. Oh yeah, did I see the fact that the director of Resident Evil 9 said that people should probably try to beat the game by next week in preparation for the upcoming DLC? I didn't. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think that's gonna be happening. Cause God, everything is just so fucked because of this new job for me. Like the only way in potential reality, because even if like I stream like 4 hours on Friday when we stream it, I am so lost. Even if I stream like 4 hours, right? We're not beating it. Potentially. Shit. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Like, even with, like, streaming a lot on Friday, and then next Switch to Monday would be also Resident Evil 9, and actually be on Monday this time. Do I have to Homeward Bone out of here? Like, because I'm genuinely lost on how I leave. Which if I have to Homeward Bone out of this, rip 17,000 souls. Yeah, I haven't. Oh wait, no, I have a singular Homeward Bone. Okay, fuck it. But yeah, even if I stream a bunch on Friday and Monday, I doubt we're being Resident Evil 9 then, because again, everything's just sort of fucked right now. I'm trying my best, guys. I really am. I mean, hopefully I'm wrong, but I kind of doubt it. Judging it took like 4, I think it was 4. I forget how many streams Resident Evil 8 was, but I feel like it's gonna be around that same length. But it was like 4 really long stretches of me streaming for me to beat it, and I've probably been able to stream like 4 hours max by this point of Resident Evil 9. So I'm not the most optimistic that I'll beat it by next week in preparation for the DLC. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I'm just being real here. Weaver says that they are ambivalent towards the whole Elden Ring and Bloodborne film, not being a Debbie Downer like Doomer like some people on Twitter, but not being an over optimist. Even with a trailer, won't be entirely decisive with an opinion until actually gets to see the film. Yeah, no, and I get that. I keep forgetting the fact that an Elden Ring movie is gonna happen. I keep forgetting that fact. I have no idea how that's gonna go, but I feel like here's my thing by this point with video game adaptations, right? By this point, when it's getting to the point that people are working on this stuff with video game adaptations that actually want to respect and or love the source material, like if that's the case, then things are gonna go fine. But like if you don't have people who give a shit about the source material, then like it's gotta be a failure. Weaver says most don't get from a trailer is looks fine, good, or shit. Don't think it's right to try and make an opinion on something just off a trailer or first few episodes of the show. No, I am in the same boat completely. I don't like trying to judge things without fully consuming the media myself. And like, yeah, it has to be kind of like fully done. Like I can appreciate the hell out of a show at first and stuff like that, or a movie or whatever, but I'm gonna watch the entire thing before being like, no, this is gonna be like so fucking peak. And then like the more I get through it, whatever. Weaver says, is this in reference to what Noah Hawley said on the Far Cry TV show he was making? No, weirdly, well, not weirdly, because by this point it's almost every video game adaptation that's becoming a, we don't want to respect the, well, not becoming, it's always been like this except for give or take a few examples, but it's pretty much always been, we hate the source material, we're gonna do our own thing and it's gonna be super fucking awesome and great, and then it comes out and it's fucking terrible because it disrespects the source material. What specifically is spurring that, I mean, again, a lot of examples, but the specific comment that I heard recently is that I guess there's going to be a Call of Duty movie, which like I wouldn't be like excited for that regardless of who's working on it. But I was even like double not excited for it when I heard the fact that the maker of that movie basically said something to the effect of, I'm excited to make the movie, but I also think that like people who play video games are gross and just need to go outside once in a while and stuff like that. Like the generic like, oh, if you just spend all your time inside playing video games, what's the point of life, like kind of personality. Like very demeaning, very shit towards like a lot of things when it comes to gaming, even the positive stuff, like that sort of deal. Like it's like, man, if you're not even going to fucking If you're not even going to respect the people who you want to watch your movie, like, why would people go watch your movie? Damn. Weaver says that they were under the impression that the Call of Duty guy said the quotes about video gamers years ago, and people are just bringing it back up. I mean, that could be a possibility, but as far as I have seen, I had just basically found out the fact that there was a Call of Duty movie and like didn't look deeper into it from that. But if it was like a thing he said like 10 years ago, that's like, okay, it's still shitty, but like maybe obviously the money changed his idea of that sort of thing. But by what it seemed like, it was a very recent thing that he said it. But again, I could be wrong, but I don't care to really look into it. And then Weaver said for Far Cry, Noah Nolly said that basically he wasn't adapting any of the game story or stuff because he didn't think people watch the story and just get the cutscenes. Yeah, that checks out. It's like, man, it's like I'm about to end stream, so I'm not going to go into a whole fucking like giant 30-minute tirade of this, but it's like, man, I don't like Hollywood by this point is just in their own genuine fucking bubble that like literally nothing will change it no matter how many dollar signs is actually thrown at them. Like, it is fucking astounding because it has basically been, and like, you know, we have the fucking like Sonic movies and like you know, people have their opinions about the Mario movies, but they're to a degree good movies. Like, I still have to see the second one, but like I love the first one, and it's just like the whole thing being of, if you just respect the fucking source material, then people are gonna like your thing. But like, to go to the extent of like, I don't like your source material, I think you're stinky, and I think the source material is stinky. I'm just gonna do my own thing with this title and maybe some references. Like, just respect the source material. And people, but again, it's 40 years of this, like 40 years almost, pretty much is 40 years of popular movies, popular video games being turned into movies, and then people just not giving a shit about the source material. And like Fallout, like there's the Fallout show that the first 2 seasons, well, only 2 seasons, people fucking adore, and it respects the hell out of the source material. But then you still have shit like the Halo show and what they're doing with the Call of Duty movie and like stuff like that. It's like, brother, if you respect the source, people will want to watch your fucking movie and maybe not call it shit. Weaver said in the YouTube chat, that's still fair to bring up, and that's a shitty guy if I think it's the same person for something else. Okay, it is the same guy. He directed the Battleship movie, and one of the things I remember that was so cringe was the interviewer was trying to interview him, and the COD dude was talking to the journalist who was Israel and hadn't done his military service, and the COD guy spent the whole interview giving him shit about it. It was so awkward. And he, in the middle of the interview, says in 2012, suggesting that Israel should commit a preemptive strike against Iran before Iran. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, the dude just shouldn't be making anything regardless. Fuck him. But like, for the main thing, is just like, oh my god, respect the source material. I don't know why, like, every single time a popular video game is still being brought up. Like, even Sonic almost didn't get the source material treatment because of the whole fucking shitty model that they decided to go for him at first, that they thought was a good idea, until so much disgusting backlash towards the movie, or towards that design, that they completely changed it. Like, ooh, excuse me. It's just so fucking weird. Like, it's like, I get it. Like, they don't want, people at Hollywood don't want video games, and they don't want to admit that in most cases these days, video games have better stories than what Hollywood is dishing out. So it's still a thing that they're basically just like, we want to make our own thing that is good and better, quote unquote. So we're just not going to listen to the source material because we could do better. We know we can. And then 9 times out of 10, they don't do better, and it's shit. Like, okay, the whole thing, circling back around to the whole reason I started this tirade, is that I do feel like, again, Elden Ring, no idea. Hold on. Weaver says, think the only person I've seen sort of got to bat to make a video game movie was Steven Spielberg wanting to make a Call of Duty movie, but Activision rejected him. Why the fuck would you reject Steven Spielberg of all people? What the fuck is wrong with you? But it's not the first time that he's trying to make a video game thing and it just being rejected. Like, it's so, like, there are so many people that consider him the director of all time in a positive way. Like, he is the director. Like, he is the movie creator that you want on your team to do all this cool shit with, because he will make you billions of dollars. Most likely, at least. Oh yeah, Weaver says that too. He's not just the director, he is the war director. He is a phenomenal person to make war movies. What the fuck? Weaver says that they also think it was just creative control. Yeah, I feel like Activision wanted to do a bunch of shit, and if they couldn't do that while Spielberg was making a Call of Duty movie, they were rejecting him. It's okay. Circling back, because I want to go to bed. Elden Ring, I have no idea anything. I have not seen anything. I legit have only heard rumors and potential announcement that it was happening in general, and literally nothing past that. But judging that one of the producers for the Bloodborne movie is Jacksepticeye, and Bloodborne is his all-time favorite game of all time, I hope that, and the rest of the team, or at least the majority of the team, knows what the fuck is going on when it comes to Bloodborne and trying to respect that source material. So if that stays the case and there's no corporate bullshit, and then all of a sudden we get a video from Jacksepticeye saying, I'm not making the Bloodborne movie anymore because of XYZ and lawyers and whatever, like, I feel like Bloodborne will go fine. I can't say, like, I'm not going to get overexcited, but I feel like that having somebody whose literal favorite game of all time is Bloodborne, I can assume, and at the very least hope, that they will respect the source material enough that the Bloodborne movie will be very good. If I'm proven wrong, I'm proven wrong. But that's what the whole tangent was gearing towards, was, again, no idea about literally anything on Elden Ring movie. But with Bloodborne, I'm hopeful that everything will be very much the source material will be respected and it'll turn out really good because of the fact that people who actually give a shit about the source material are involved. And hopefully that stays the case. But all right, we're gonna call it there because I'm fucking tired and I wish I could just stream for the rest of the night and not go to work tomorrow, but I don't have that choice. Capitalism, baby. I could go into a whole tangent on that and how much I fucking hate capitalism, but that's another time. So plan is at the moment is that Friday, I mentioned earlier, but I will mention again, Friday we'll be back for what was supposed to be a stream on Switch 2 Mondays, now turned into this week Friday, Switch 2 Friday. We'll be back on Friday playing Resident Evil 9, make as much progress we can in that, going from there. And then I hope that maybe in the next couple days I get my tax refund, and then next week, if that is okay, if I get my tax return, I would then on Friday go to Micro Center, get the PC parts I'm wanting, and then come home. And then Sunday I would build the PC and then kind of hope that I could get everything set up throughout the week, which would then basically lead me to not stream next week. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be next week where we'll be having streams, which if that is the case, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday will be Switch 2 Monday, Tuesday Kingdom Hearts, Wednesday Dark Souls. That's 100% gonna happen this time unless other things out of my control get fucked up. So, and then I would assume if I do get my tax return, it would be next week, so the week after that, so the week of March 11th and onward, that week I would take off to make sure everything is good with my new PC and streaming stuff and all that good stuff. So we'll see. I mean, taking it one day at a time pretty much, and that's really it. So I'll see you guys on Friday. YouTube chat, I'm gonna let you guys go while I figure out who we're gonna raid on the lovely Twitch end. So see you soon.